Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. We have got epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we've got a fantastic community because of you. You have been so kind to each other, and you've been so kind to me. Thank you. And if you are watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. Or you can pick and choose, or you can watch back like up to speed to like 1.25. I do that a lot. So yeah, and here we go. Before I came on, I was listening to Lori over at The Way of Positive Change. She's so sweet. She's so good, and she's so sweet. If you need a personal reading, check out Lori at The Way of Positive Change. I believe her website is thewayofpositivechange.com. But she does personal readings, and I recommend her. Or if you can't, if you need another recommendation, Jen Lynn from Jen Lynn Tarot does personal readings. I highly recommend those. So there you go. Today's nails. There we go. And this is for the kitty. And the kitty. And here we go. All right. Thank you, lucky girl. Thank you. All right, so, all right, we're going to start out with what, okay. Yeah. We're actually going to start out with an overloaded Celtic. I didn't really want to do an overloaded Celtic because I'd rather just, make sure I get to all the questions, but I had a shower earlier, as you can tell, earlier this morning, and takes a while for the hair to dry. And the minute I got in the shower, my brain, whether it's my guides or my subconscious or whatever, was just immediately like, impeachment here, impeachment inquiry, overloaded Celtic. It was like, okay, all right. So anyway, Ricky says, at the star of the show, the new lead singer of the Blue Oyster Cult, Boo Boo and Kitty. Don't Fear the Reaper? Was that them? Was that somebody else? I get confused. Thank you, though. Okay. Dwight, that question is in the list. It's in the description box. All right. Mrs. Couture says, I have my popcorn. Now I'm ready for today's tea. Here we go. Well, we are asking about McCarthy, too. And I've got a couple of things to fix on this. I need to take the background colors out of the images. It's a little distracting from just how awful he is. And I need to make it less text and make the text bigger. But this is a mug I designed that I really do want to make available if anybody's interested. But this is to celebrate the 14 losses that this moron, starts here, that this moron, the bigger fool with every single loss, in order for him to become the weakest speaker ever. And then he became speaker after losing all of these times. Refreshing. All right. Oh, Ricky, thank you. Yes, Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper. All right. So, McCarthy is saying that we're going to start at, let's see, 4 minutes in. impeachment vote. Biden impeachment vote. So basically, Mr. Mayonnaise himself, Mr. Jar of Mayonnaise, Mr. Mediocre, the most mediocre man in all of politics, who seriously, if it wasn't for if anyone tries to say there's no patriarchy left, there's no racism left, I will point to Kevin McCarthy, because he would not be where he is if there was actually a level playing field. Nobody that mediocre would be able to get to that high in office. So, yeah. But he is saying that they're going to have a vote on whether or not to impeach Joe Biden. Okay, we're doing an overloaded Celtic. All right, I'll do the overloaded Celtic. All right, take a little placemat and tries to save your ears from the shuffling. Yeah, Dave, the first question, the inquiry would be, what's the charge? Yeah, they're saying, well, but if we can do this, then we can look at financial records and, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, Hello, Ginni. David Garcia is saying that he is a spineless coward. Yes. All right. McCarthy. And yeah, because, next we're looking at Kevin, what are you thinking? And then Matt Gaetz might be, as early as today, might be calling for a vote of no confidence on McCarthy. So the Biden impeachment vote in the House. Is it just a regular or is it an overloaded? Okay. A few less cards. Queen of Pentacles. Look, there's almost evidence. Look. Well, after this, we're close to getting evidence. They've literally come out and said that. What do you mean? Whoa. What do you mean you're close to having evidence? Well, after this, yeah. Okay, in the past. Yeah, it didn't go so well. And also, Trump was impeached twice. Center of the reading. Three of Wands, waiting for the ship to come in. This is our time. We're going to impeach him. We're going to win back the House, the presidency, and all these things because we've muddied the waters enough. Yeah, good luck with that. Hanging over this, your own issues, the raucous metaphorical party at Mar-a-Lago. Plus how you've treated women, just saying. Face of the reading, Empress. Again, women. These I'm reading about impeachment of Biden, with something to do with Hunter Biden and all of that. And really what I'm getting is you're missing the point. You have lost the plot. If you think that the next election is going to be ultimately about anything other than how women have lost their rights, you've got another thing coming. Yes, Lady Eva, the raucous caucus. I like that. All right, home environment. Oh, there's the plan. The plan doesn't feel very strong. They've got a plan. Hopes and fears. Make their base happy. They have to do something. I mean, that's the only way they can keep their base placated after lying to them so much for so long. All right, what other people say. Burden of the far right, and you did this to yourselves. And the challenge. Magician, con artist. Rabbit pulled a rabbit out of a hat, which is not evidence. It's not something you do in court. You don't see many magicians going into court and saying, but Your Honor, I do have evidence. Look at my hat. It's a bunny. What? There's no evidence. There's nothing there. There's no there. All right. Near future 1 and 2. Near future 1. Trying to go forward there. And near future 2, 7 of Cups. We're going to go after you. Yeah, but you have nothing to base it on. It's all smoke and mirrors. But we're going to, oh, please. All right, final outcome 1, 2, and 3. 10 of Pentacles. The Republican establishment and dynasty. Page of Pentacles. That feels like weak support. 8 of Wands. And then the far right in the house just go nuts because they're not getting what they want. Well, they're going to go nuts either way. They'll either go nuts because they think they can subpoena Biden bank records or whatever, or they lose. But this feels like really weak support from the Republican establishment. So, I'm going to impeach Joe Biden. World. No. Knight of Wands. A lot of smoke. A lot of screeching tires and yelling that signifies nothing. And the King of Swords. Oh, this prosecutor, we're going to have this. We're going to impeach him. We're going to vote to impeach him. And then we're going to have the trial they're just talking. We're going to have the trial in the Senate, and it's going to uncover all the stuff we've been talking about. Page of Wands. You've got nothing. Weak sauce. Weakness. There's no there. There's no Hunter Biden laptop. There's no proof that Biden had anything to do with anything. The times when then President Biden was supposedly talking to his son Hunter about business stuff. The current president, ex-vice president, was out of office and was not planning on running again. There's no there. All right, just a couple more questions. A couple more thoughts. Rose Blue says, like I said, suc de horrible. 10 of Cups. We're fine. Yeah, Biden presidency. It's the end of the world as they know it, but I feel fine. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Star. Yeah, nice try. Failure. Republican failure. Okay, well, that's that. All right, sweetheart. this back. Try to cut down on the noise. This back up. That work? Okay. Thread of Hope is asking, will most Americans see through the ruse or this mudslinging? The lines are pretty much drawn. But all right. So at 15:40, Alex Bellino's question. Thank you for being here. House GOP's Biden impeachment probe, potential Biden impeachment probe, runs into Senate Republican skepticism. You don't say. All right. Can you still hear me? Okay. Does Kevin expect this to go anywhere, or is he just trying to keep his seat? Kevin. Sorry, I'm just checking outside. Okay, you didn't see me. All right. Kevin, really? Ricky says, ooh, a bit of culture club there. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Dave. We've talked about this, Dave. 8 of Wands. He's got a far right that's lost its mind. Ismama says Kevin is a wonder, a spineless vibe, Angela M says McCarthy's pretty pathetic. Yeah, I'm not going to get any disagreement from here. Chariot. 6 of Pentacles. Charity. Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Sure, look, it's no skin off his nose. Sure, let's have a vote. He doesn't. It would be this right here. This sure, we'll have this great big important vote, and the far right. Look, you can have this huge trial in the Senate, and you can do all of this, but right in the middle, this is a charity card of yes, here. And then they're going to get all upset. But he's like, you asked, I did. What do you want? Betty Cantrell says, no, he doesn't want vote. They are skipping a vote. I don't know what you mean. Lady Eva says, Kevin McMilktoast. Yeah. Yeah. So he's just placating the far right. All right, 1915. A sad year in many respects. They're skipping a vote to get to the impeachment, says Betty Cantrell. Lisa says it's just an inquiry at this point. And it shall stay that. Thus it shall stay. All right. Rumor flying that Matt Gaetz is supposed to be making a move against McCarthy as soon as today. While it's not expected to be Gaetz putting forward a vote of no confidence, that could still be on the table. Is McCarthy's speakership coming to an end? Dun, dun, dun. Nobody else wants the job. And what does that say? That nobody wants to be wants the job of being the Republican speaker. Gaetz. Oh, that's scum. Oh, that gross, disgusting scum. All right. Ugh. So, scum, are you going to go after boring, mediocre, beige, spineless beige? That should be a color. Paint color, spineless beige. The color of Kevin McCarthy. Yes, rose blue has Matt Gaetz. Six of Cups. Well, nostalgia. I mean, it's still a speakership as it is. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I made Alex laugh. That makes me happy. Death card. Working, conservative working. Fail. Nil point. Seven of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Three of Wands. There's getting rid of McCarthy won't do you any good. Sheila Stewart, please take that comment out of the chat. We don't talk like that around here. Thank you. Lisa says Gaetz is getting the impeachment inquiry that he wanted. Why would he make a move on McCarthy? I just don't have nobody else wants the job. That's what this comes down to. So, yeah. No worries, Sheila. All right. Matt Gaetz. 3 cards. Thread of hope. You won the internet. Visualize 70 said, I think medium ochre. And Thread of Hope said, meaty ochre. For the color. MEDI-OCHER. Meaty ochre. And a color joke to boot. You have won the internet today. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Someone says, I think March wants the job. Oh. Remember how everybody laughed when she called for decorum? Whew. All right, Gaetz. Gaetzy Waitsy has Matt. The scum of the earth. Sarah does seem to be feeling better, Music Mansion. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for praying for Sarah. Thank you. Fool. Yeah, well, he does what he wants. 7 of Cups. High Priestess. 4 of Swords. Entertainment only, YouTube. I want to make that perfectly clear. Entertainment only. And I'm just reading on the collective energy. Some people would just say, some people don't believe in this, would say it's my subconscious. I'm not going to argue with anybody. But what the cards and the energy are saying to me, for what it's worth, entertainment only. I think I said before, he's not going to stay on the up and up. He's not going to stay on the high road, the narrow path, the path of righteousness. Doesn't matter that he's married. Doesn't matter that his father read him the riot act to get his act together. This is a whole lot of cups with a whole lot of woo-hoo in it. In every one of them. And this is big secrets. Big secrets. Partay. That's what I get with Gaetz. And it will come back to haunt him someday. But I think if somebody was able to follow Matt Gaetz around to see what he's really doing in his free time, I don't know that Ginger Lucky would be all that pleased. Okay. All right. So let's go look at two Trump questions here. Mostly Trump getting himself into more trouble. 2630. I so love being here with you. I would absolutely be reading on this whether I had a channel or not. So the fact that I can do this here with you, with graphics, it's awesome. Thank you. All right. Every single day. All right. So at 27, even now, of course, Trump is still claiming he's completely justified in everything he did in Georgia. And how the election was stolen. Wasn't stolen. Wasn't, not even a little. Will his behavior result in more charges? Same way he went after getting a $5 million judgment against him in the E. Jean Carroll case. He immediately went out and ran his mouth some more, and now he's probably looking at another 5 to 10 million. He's going to lose because he always runs his mouth. So is him running his mouth the way he does? Is he, say it with me, superseding indictments? Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Keep on squawking, Spiff. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, David Garcia. We shall be looking at that. That's next. Mm-hmm. 6 of. All right. There are different in every generation. There are different kinds of people. And there are boomers who are an absolute credit to humanity. Bless you for fighting for people's rights, for fighting for decency and goodness in the world and equality, and bless you. And in every generation, there are those who don't. Especially if they feel entitled or they're bigoted or, yeah. This is the latter. This is the nostalgia card. When it was the 1950s and most women stayed home and there was a glass ceiling right over the steno pool. And the world was run by rich white men. That's Trump's mentality. End of the world as you've known it. End of book, end of chapter, end of the way you've been living. Those days are gone. Magician. Still trying to going to court. yes, I know I've been accused of trying to steal an election, but look, it's a bunny. Ta-da! I can go now, right? I don't need a rabbit. Sit down, Mr. Trump. 8 of Wands. He's still trying to, oh my gosh, is he trying to raise money? Whew. 10 of Swords. 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Ouch, ouch, ouchie, ouch, ouch, ouch. 10 legal swords. Ouch, 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 ouch. Knight of Cups. This feels like Fani Willis and the other prosecutors in the DA's office, Jack Smith and the prosecutors he's working with, Alvin Bragg, the prosecutors he's working with, even Letitia James in the civil case, and who she's working with, all legally turning Trump into the legal pincushion that he so richly deserves. Metaphorically. We do not want any harm to come to Trump. No, none, zero. We want him to have years of having been convicted and having to pay a debt to society and not being able to, basically being confined, not being able to golf, and then forcing him to eat salads. It's going to be glorious. You're done. Yeah, keep running your. They don't even need to come after him for more. What they've already got, they can. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. It's very sweet. Whew. All right. So, Justice card just jumped out. Awesome. Beautiful card. Love that card. All right. Because of course he did. Under the heading of course he did. 3230. Cosmic Goat Lady was asking. 3230. Trump his lawyers have asked Judge Chutkan to recuse herself, saying that she's biased against Trump. Okay. And do you know what he's using? Do you know what he's using as evidence? That what she has said, what negative things she has said? It was during the convictions of the other Jan 6ers, where she at one point said something to the effect of, all of this was done for the benefit of one man. Didn't say his name, but basically said something to that effect. Ta-da! And you're supposed to recuse yourself? Wow. That's... Whew. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, are we doing that again? We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So, Trump asking Chutkan to recuse herself. There's a legal motion. Lovers, please. He wants to somehow find another canon. Judge Loose Cannon. Chariot. Yes, he wants the whole thing to be completely biased towards him. And it's not going to work. 9 of Cups. Oh, look. It's the evidence. There's so much evidence. There is so much evidence laid out that even his lawyers are finally just like, no objection, Your Honor. Yeah. Exactly, Azalea. So Chutkan's supposed to recuse herself, but Cannon can stay. Right. Exactly. Hello, Pollywanda. Joyce Matthews said she should recuse herself right after Alito and Thomas. Well, they should. Yes, they should. Actually, they should step down. Because heaven knows they have million upon $1 million vacations to go on. They don't even have time to be on the bench, do they? Lisa on C-SPAN. What's going on? Lisa says Gaetz is ripping into McCarthy on C-SPAN. I'm going to guess it's going to be over by the time I get there, but where's my little ear? Oh, here we go. Is he still talking? I guess it's over.
The world witnessed a historic contest for House Speaker.
Yes.
I rise today to serve notice. Mr. Speaker, you are out of compliance with the agreement that allowed you to assume this role.
All the times you lost.
The path forward for the House of Representatives is to either bring you into immediate total compliance or remove you pursuant to a motion to vacate the chair. We have had no vote on term limits or on balanced budgets as the agreement demanded and required. There's been no full release of the January 6 tapes. As you promised, there has been insufficient accountability for the Biden crime family. And instead of cutting spending to raise the debt limit, you relied on
a clown work orange
and rescissions so that you ultimately ended up serving as the valet to underwrite Biden's debt and advance his spending agenda. Mr. Speaker,
I love when they go after each other.
In January, that we would use the power of the subpoena and the power of the purse. But here we are, 8 months later, and we haven't even sent the first subpoena to Hunter Biden.
You tell him, Puffy.
You know that the rushed and somewhat rattled performance you just saw from the Speaker isn't real. At this point, during Democrat control over the House of Representatives, they had already brought in Don Jr. 3 times, and we haven't even sent the first subpoena to Hunter Biden.
Okay, excuse me. Does anybody notice that he's wearing a light-colored suit? But heaven forfend that Barack Obama wear a light-colored suit. Oh, the drama, the outrage. Please, just want to mention that. All right, Puffy, tell him like it is.
For Biden, power of the subpoena and power of the purse. Only thing the 118th Congress is known for at this point is electing Kevin McCarthy Speaker and underwriting Biden's debt. And unfortunately, there's only one of those things we can remediate at this time. The power of the purse. Our leadership right now is asking us to vote for a continuing
Representative of the House.
A vote for a continuing resolution is a vote to continue the Green New Deal, a vote to continue inflationary spending.
Hey, it sounds good.
The most troubling of fashions, a vote for a continuing resolution is a vote to continue the election interference of Jack Smith. Mr. Speaker, we told you how to use the power of the purse, individual, single subject spending bills that would allow us to have specific review, programmatic analysis, and that would allow us to zero out the salaries of the bureaucrats who have broken
back, and a light suit after Labor Day, too.
Trump, or cut sweetheart deals for Hunter Biden. September 30th is rapidly approaching, and you have not put us in a position to succeed. There is no way to pass all the individual appropriations bills now. And it's not like we didn't know when September 30th was going to show up on the calendar. I must be better. You must be better. And this House must be better, for it is the
you should definitely be better,
for tens of millions of Republicans. We demand real oversight against this weaponized government. Just look at the bribery. If tens of millions of dollars flowing from foreign corrupt people into the bank accounts of the Biden family wasn't enough
you have no
for
proof.
Actual impeachment, why were we even looking? Joe Biden deserves impeachment for converting the vice presidency into an ATM machine for virtually his entire family.
Thank you for playing.
We all see it. We all know it.
No.
Now, moments ago,
you've
Speaker
all made
McCarthy
it up.
Endorsed
you
an
have
impeachment
no proof.
Inquiry. This is a baby step following weeks of pressure from House conservatives to do more. We must move faster. Now, I will concede that the votes I have called for will likely fail: term limits, balanced budgets, maybe even impeachment. I am prepared for that eventuality, because at least if we take votes, the American people get to see who's fighting for them and who's willing to tolerate more corruption and business as usual. Mr. Speaker, dust off our written January agreement. You have a copy. Reflect on the spirit of that agreement and build on the start that we had moments ago. Begin to comply. No continuing resolutions, individual spending bills or bust, votes on balanced budgets and term limits, subpoenas for Hunter Biden and the members of the Biden family who've been grifting off of this country, and the impeachment for Joe Biden that he so richly deserves. Do these things or face a motion to vacate the chair. And let me alert the country, a motion to vacate might not pass at first, but it might before the 15th vote. And if Democrats bail out McCarthy, as they may do, then I will lead the resistance to this uniparty and the Biden, McCarthy, Jeffries government that they are attempting to build. I know that Washington isn't a town where people are known for keeping their word. Well, Speaker McCarthy, I'm here to hold you to yours. I yield back.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for sharing. All right. Okay. Oh. So, yeah. Yeah, I still don't, I'm still not convinced. I'm allowed to have my opinion. So Lisa, please do an update on him. Yeah, well, I just kind of did. And Gaetz. The first card I pulled with Gaetz. Party. Five of Cups. This isn't even disappointment. This is the Democrats and doing a face palm. 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands. You're burdened. You're an idiot. And we're fine. Partay. Yeah, exactly, B. Smith. Not yet, Rosa Blue. Matter of fact, I might actually go in today and fix the graphics on this, make sure it's just the right way. There's a couple changes I need to make, and yeah, have to make that available. Okay. Oh, so Teresa Tiberia, 43. 43:30. It's about Ginni Thomas and January 6th. Will she be charged? Yeah, John France. I yield my waste of time back. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Rose Blue. Thank you. Ginni Thomas. Ginni Thomas. Yes, Raymond de Pascal. The Thomas is putting the coup in couple. Exactly. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, where's your money been going? Oh, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Law. Do you know who my husband is? Do we care? Seven of Pentacles. Oh, have you enjoyed your multi-million-dollar vacations paid for by people who had business in front of the Supreme Court that your husband did not recuse himself from? Hermit. Well, Mark Meadows isn't around to take your lunatic text messages anymore. inside the White House. Strength. And 9 of Swords. That is a whole lot of legal sleepless nights. She's not going to be the center of a big legal movement, but on the edges, she feels like she's there. But the legal problems may not have to do with January 6th. It might just be the bribery, the Supreme Court bribery stuff. Because she organized a lot of the incoming stuff for her husband. Yeah, this does not look good for her. But she's... Oops, sorry, that was really loud. Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. What have we got next? Okay, this is a question from Lisa, and it blows my mind. 4630. Mind blown. For Meidas Touch. Hello to Meidas Touch and the Meidas Mighty. Trump is considering calling congressmen as witnesses for the defense in the January 6th case. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Okay, so Trump thinks he's going to call congresspeople as witnesses for the defense in the January 6th. It feels very much like it was probably common sense to for his lawyers to be like, are you insane? Joanne Smith says, I heard it's fantastic. They'll all be heading for the exit. Oh, yeah. Valerie Sargent says they won't do it willingly. Oh, no, of course they won't. No. B. Smith says, somehow I don't think many will queue up for that honor. I agree. Kelly's asking, before or after they're charged? 9 of Wands. Whoa, a dumpster fire. No, thank you. I've got a thing. Yeah, it's a hair past a freckle. I'm out of here. Sorry. Can't. Nope. Eight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Oh. I know that it's only Georgia that's going to be televised, but the whole thing is going to be glorious, even in its own way. King of Wands, so there's Trump, the man himself. 4 of Swords. This is a whole lot of... Oh, here we go. When he sends out the you've been called to be a witness for the defense. Yeah, that's what he's going to get. That's a whole lot of legal silence. And Wheel of Fortune, which is at this point rolling over Trump. So, no. Oh, Rose Blue, good luck. Root canal appointment. Oh, bless. Bless. Man. All right. All right, Valerie Sargent had a question at 49:30. Yeah, 49:30. Does the energy of the card sense that A.G. James, Letitia James, the New York fraud case, a civil fraud case, that it or some part of it will be handed to D.A. Bragg or the DOJ for criminal prosecution? Let's do that. Oh, Letitia James. Tie it up like a bow and send it over there for Christmas. Is it possible that was kind of the plan all along? Or from way back? 9 of Pentacles. Well, Trump still thinks he's sitting pretty. Keep thinking that, Spiff. 4 of Cups. Knight. 5 of Swords, adding insult to injury. King of Cups. That would be Bragg, Smith, or someone else at Biden's DOJ. Oh, hello, Justice card. And the Sun. All brought to light. Look at that. There's a refusal here, but there's just added insult to injury. And boom. That's glorious. I would guess yes. Yeah. True, CC Ryder. If Queen Letitia can secure a summary judgment or guilty jury verdicts, then Bragg should be able to copy and paste her evidence and file a criminal case. Yep. Valerie Sargent says, hee hee, things look promising. They do. The cards for Trump going forward are dire. Just dire. Okay. I'd say your head's going to explode, but this is beyond the pale. This is you. I can guess you're going to hear this and say, "Wow." Okay, ready? At 53 minutes in, Rudy Giuliani complained to Steve Bannon, ready, that Vice President Kamala Harris destroyed Giuliani's day by attending the 9/11 remembrance ceremony. His day. Giuliani's day. VP Harris ruined Giuliani's day at the 9/11 remembrance ceremony. Because it's all about Giuliani. Hello, Salty Chip. So the 9/11 Day of Remembrance is all about you. You bag of scum. You bag of slime. So, how much longer will he be allowed to capitalize on that day of great loss for his own flipping benefit? Yeah, Raymond DePascal, cry me a river. Salty Chip, what a ghoul. Yeah. Joyce Matthews says he was trying to sell 9/11 merch. Sherry says, Sebastian, breathe. I know, breathe. Ace of Cups. It's an incredibly emotional day. And look, I know me, and I've never made 9/11 merch, but if I did, the money, the profits from it, all of the profits from it would go to the 9/11 Victims Fund. Because how could you not? How could you talk about blood money? What kind of blankety blank Seven of Swords? Yeah, theft, America, theft, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. Sit down. Go sit back down in your pickle juice. Yeah, Mrs. Couture, it was a very emotional day. Yeah, the Death card. Page of Cups, Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. People trying to mourn. Children who lost their parents. Sadness, disappointment, grief. And there's Rudy. Send me money. Give me attention. I can't. Okay. 50, 57, 50. 57, 50. Okay. Lori Burdine, I believe. Lori Burdine was asking, should we worry about the use of AI to doctor videos during this election season? Personally, I don't think we're there yet. I think a lot of this AI stuff, either written form or images, it's got a ways to go. But there will ultimately, it feels like there will be some kind of, sorry about the garbage truck in the distance. There will be something, it's not a QR code. It's not that, but there will be some kind of official seal on real political ads and things that campaigners put out. There's going to be some kind of something that can't be tampered with eventually, but not now, but future. Page of Cups. Yeah, we're in the infancy of this art. Infancy. Nine of Swords. Eight of Wands. Hang on, I'll mute for a minute. I am reminded of the artists who portray Trump by choice because they like him. Have you seen the portraits of Trump, the paintings, the NFTs? This is the quality of art on that side. Democrats, we just do better art. We just do. Don't believe me? Go read anything by Ayn Rand. We just do better art. And legal worries, the far right might try something, but we've got a government here, we've got America, and we've got them trying to get attention, but this feels like they're screaming yeehaw while they're got their tires screeching in the parking lot. It's not exactly believable because it's not exactly subtle. These kinds of things are something to worry about in the Tigris for like a watermark of sorts. Yeah, something. But, oh, I'm sorry, Paula. I'm sorry that was so loud. Kimberly is saying, for some reason, the Doobie Brothers popped into my head. What a fool believes. Yes. The wise man holds the power. It's don't know. It's like, it's not quite a watermark. I don't know. I've got this mental image, like this is the picture, but then like down here, there's something, and it's like a little seal or something and some writing. I don't know what that is, but that's the mental image I'm getting, for what it's worth. So anyway, I'm so sorry about the garbage truck. It's always a problem on Tuesdays, but sometimes it gets really bad. All right, well, that is going to do it for me for today, but thank you so much for being here. It is 1:10 p.m. here in Chicago. I have been on for more than an hour. So yeah, in 2 hours, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel doing Creative Sprints. You're always welcome to join. I just want to encourage you to find your own mode of expression. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Yeah, that's all I got. All right, so in that case, I'll just be back here tomorrow because I'm here 365 days of the year. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on, and we'll keep on keeping on. So hang in there. You're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. There really are. All right, so take care. All right, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.